This is the DRS prototype for FM1 Mark 1, version 1. So in this one, there is a tripwire and a set of pressure plates. The pressure plates trigger DRS not allowed. The tripwire triggers DRS activated. Underneath, this is how it looks, just like the lights in FM1. And for this one, for the tripwire, it's just as simple as connecting it through the wall. I will show you a full up of how it's supposed to work. So here it is. The DRS is the blue ice on the right, if you saw that. So you go through here, doing a full lap. Here in Yaxin. Now I'm putting this in Yaxin to test out because we do have our next race here. So just a quick view. Down these corners, whatever turns these are. And then here, you speed up really fast. And it says DRS not allowed. So I'm not allowed on the DRS. And as I said, DRS is that blue ice strip. Now how this works is if somebody's really close behind you and you trigger the DRS not allowed, because it's a pressure plate and because I've got a repeater here which is on the slowest setting, if the person behind you is really close and they trigger it, it won't work. If they're really close and they trigger it right behind you, because of the delay, it won't work. As you can see, I'll show you like this. See, it only shows it once. Like that. And if you look up on the top left, you can see what commands actually were successful. So I'll show you again. This is as if 2 cars pass. So it only triggers once, even though I went over it twice, because it's in a short amount of time. That is thanks to the delay that the pressure plates have when you press on it. It resets with the way it resets is long, and because of this repeater that delays. So if a person is ahead of someone and they cross this, and at really fast pace, the DRS not allowed will come up ahead of the DRS activated. If the person behind crosses it, the DRS not allowed has already been triggered. So the only thing they can trigger is the DRS activated, which will be the only message they will see. So at fast pace, DRS not allowed. And then if somebody is behind me, they will not be able to trigger. If somebody is behind me, they will not be able to trigger the DRS not allowed, and the only thing they can trigger is the DRS activated, which means they will get the DRS activated message and be able to go on the blue ice. Now there's a bit of a flaw with this. If the person ahead is going really slowly, like this slow, what happens is the DRS activated comes on your screen after your DRS not allowed. In that case, since there's nobody ahead of you, you assume you don't get DRS. So the rule is basically, if somebody is ahead of you and you can see them and it says DRS activated, you are allowed to go on DRS. If you don't see anybody ahead of you but you get the activated message, you are not allowed. So you see a person ahead, you get the message, allowed. You don't see a person ahead and you get the message, not allowed. And yeah, same with the other way around. So like let's say you cross the line and you get the DRS not allowed sign, but no, if you get the DRS not allowed sign and you see a person ahead, you're not allowed to use the DRS. It only works with the activated one, if you get what I mean. I'm assuming only the beat will be watching this anyways, so ask me a question about it and I'll try to explain it a bit better. But in short, it works well. If you go it works pretty well. The only flaw is if you go really slowly, you'll get the DRS activated sign, even though there's nobody ahead of you. So in that case, you don't use the DRS. If there's nobody ahead of you and you get the activated sign, don't use DRS. And if you do see somebody ahead, I mean, feel free, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So go like this, not allowed. This is the DRS, it really gives you a boost, but it stops just before turn 1 so that no people can trigger it as they turn in if they want to get a wider line. So yeah, this is Mark 1. Hopefully, maybe me and Arnav can discuss a better version, but this is first version of DRS. It works very well with a big gap behind you. If somebody's really far behind you, they will not get the activated message. If somebody's really close to you, they will get the activated message. And if you are fast and you cross it, you will get the not allowed message. The only problem is when you're slow. If you're slow and you cross the line, you will most likely get the activated instead of the not allowed. So yeah, hopefully new versions can fix that. But this is the first version of DRS. That's pretty much it.